we have this first example, 2x plus 7, correct? What does that mean?
2 times x.
Yes.
11 times
2 times x and 2 times 11. Correct? So that means 2 times x plus 2 times 11. What's 2 times x, Russ?
And then we plus 22.
Boom. That's that one. Okay? I'm going to show you 5x, this one. Okay, so we have 5x bracket 7 minus x. Basically, that means there's 5 x's groups of 7 minus x. So what do we do with 5x and 7, Arthur?
You can multiply 5x by 7.
Yep. And then what?
And then you're going to multiply 5x by x.
So we have 5x times 7, right? We have that subtraction sign, which we put over here. Got it? And now we have 5x times what? 5x times x, right? I might actually just write this a little bit differently. I might, in fact, just write this differently. We basically have 5x times 7 and 5x times negative x. Got it? Now, 5x times 7 is what?
I did the math wrong, so I did 35.
Is 35, which is correct, but you forgot the... No, you forgot just the little x. That's it. What's 5x times negative x? Negative 5x squared. So it will look like this. 35x minus 5x squared. It's 5x squared because we have an x here and we have an x here, right? Does that make sense? Make sense, Nader? It's 5 because that's the only digit we have in this group. And then that negative sign right here makes it negative. So basically we have 5x times 7 and 5x times negative x. Make sense? We have another one down here, which probably I should write in yellow because you can't see it. Negative 4, 3 minus 2x. Okay, what are we multiplying together?
4 and 3.
And what kind of 4 is that?
That's a negative 4.
That's negative 4. So it's going to be negative 4 times 3. And then we're also multiplying negative 4 times what? Negative 4 times 2x. So negative 4, negative 2x. What's negative 4 times 3, Stefan? So we have negative 12. What is negative 4 times negative 2x, Arthur?
That would be 8x.
That'll be 8x, and it's a positive because why?
Because a negative minus a negative is a positive.
Perfect. So that's our answer right here.
Yeah.
What do we do here?
We solve the math equation.
Yeah. What do we do with this? Nader, do you know?
I know.
Yeah?
First, we need to find out what the x means.
We cannot find out why the
No, that's not what
We can't because there's no...
by x, so we get x2. Is this right?
Nope. It's basically this group times that group. Does that make sense?
No,
So x times x and x times 4 and then 6 times x and 6 times 4.
That is correct. It is x times x and x times 4. Then the second part is what?
6 times x,
Yeah, and what?
6 times 4.
And 6 times 4. How do we write that? Well, it's very simple. We just go x times x, right? And x times 4, right? Oops. X times 4. Okay? Then we also have, so what's x times x?
X squared,
We have x squared. What's x times 4?
24.
24, no, x times 4?
4x.
We have 4x is positive. Got it?
Yeah.
Now we have the second part, which is, and I'll do it in blue, 6. We have negative 6 times what? Negative 6 times what, Stefan? No. First we go negative 6 times x, right? Then we go negative 6 times 4. What's negative 6 times x? Negative 6x. What's negative 6 times 4? Guys following? Negative 24. Russ.
He's not playing, he's
Okay.
studying. Why are you bothering
So,
me?
the end of this end of this question is this answer will be summed up as x squared
minus 2x minus 24.
That's correct. Again, let's do this other one. Russ, we have x minus 9, x minus 4. Again, what's the first things we multiply?
The x's.
The x's. What's x times x?
X squared.
X squared. So I'm going to write this out all in one line. Now we multiply x times negative 4. What's that? Negative 4x. Now, Stefan, what do we multiply?
Oh, I know.
What, Russ?
Negative 9 times x would be negative 9x.
So we have negative 9x. And one more, Russ?
9 times 4, 36.
36, and it's positive because there's two negatives, yeah?
Yeah.
Now we can combine this. How many x's do we have there, Stefan?
And
No.
no,
How many?
9 plus 4.
9 and 4. These are our combined, these are our like terms, if you guys remember that from middle school. So now we have x squared minus 9, 10, 11, 12x plus 36.
No, that's not the answer. It's x squared minus 13x.
Yeah, 9, oh yeah. Plus 36, right?
No, minus 36.
There's two negatives, so that's going to be negative 9 times negative 4 is positive 36.
Oh, you marked it correctly.
I marked correct, so I didn't. Okay, Leith, that's clear for you, right, Leith? Good, did really good at. X plus 8 squared. What does that mean, Nader?
It means 2 times x, 2 to the power of x, and 8 to the power of x.
That's correct, but it also means there's two groups of that, correct?
I do 8 to the power of 2 plus 64.
It means this, doesn't it? Yeah? That makes sense? There's two groups, right?
Yeah.
So now we have those two groups. Now what do we do? Now let's... That's correct? That's correct. So we go x times x squared, x times 8, 8x, 8 times x, 8x, 8 times 8, 64. Combine our like terms. What are our like terms, Stefan? What are our like terms, Stefan? Your voice has changed, Stefan. What are our like terms? Like terms, Stefan? Yes, 8x and 8x.
That's what I said.
So now we have, I know you did, but your voice sounded different.
I know.
So here we go. Boom, shakalaka boom.
Yo, late.
Leith, what's the pattern? You guys see the pattern there?
No. Yeah.
Look, what's 8 plus 8?
Something. 16.
16. What's 8 times 8?
Something.
64. So technically, if I go like this, if I go x plus 3 square, without even doing the calculations, we know what the answer is, right?
Yeah.
What's the answer going to be?
Oh, x, wait, which question?
No, without looking, what's the answer going to be?
Oh, 18.
No?
Wait, what?
You see here, 8x plus 8 square
Don't you write it 2 times?
is x square, right?
Oh, wait, I think I know it. Is it x squared plus 3x squared?
No, plus
Or
9.
Plus what?
9.
16x? What's 8 plus 8?
16.
Boom.
I did say.
This one is
Is it at 16?
basically the middle number is the sum. The final number is the product. Now again, you don't have to know that, but you can just see x plus 3 squared. You know that 3 plus 3 is 6. 3 times 3 is 9. I'll give you one more example because this is a little tricky for you. X plus, let's say x plus 5 square. We know that if we break it out, it's going to be x squared plus 10x plus 25. 10 is 5 plus 5. 25 is 5 times 5. Just have a look at the pattern. You do not need to know that. If you simply take x plus 5, and you do the math, you will get the same answer. Okay?
Draw it somewhere.
No. You go x times x, yep.
X times x times 7, 7 times...
What's x times x?
X times x is...
X squared.
What's x times 7? Negative 7. What's x? Now what do we do?
Now the 7 times...
Negative 7x.
Yeah. Sasha, negative 7 plus 7. Yeah.
And 7 times 5.
And what is 7 times negative 7?
0.
Negative 49. Now, Stefan, we can combine our like terms. What are our like terms?
I just hit my leg and jumped.
What are our like terms?
7x and 7x.
7x and 7x. What's negative 7x plus 7x?
I haven't even seen it.
What is it?
It's like under a table.
Anthony, we're recording, please. Huh? Like this. Yeah. So guys, this is the trick. And this is in the last, there'll be a few problems like this. The result is, Sasha, x squared minus 49. There's a pattern here. The pattern is, which you may have learned or not, okay? You don't necessarily need to know the pattern, but it makes it easier for you. If you have a plus b, a minus b, your answer will always be a squared minus b squared. Okay? Always. So in other words, if I give a number here, if I say an example, I'll put it in yellow. If I say x plus 3, x minus 3, without doing all the computations, what is that going to be? Lathe, what is that going to be? Pattern, guys. Pattern's right here. It's simply
Oh, I see my answer. Oh, sorry, I got it. X squared plus 3 squared. No, plus 6.
no
Minus?
9.
Oh, 9.
Again, the pattern is right here: a squared and b squared.
Oh, you did something.
Okay.